Won't you ring, oh hammer,
hammer ring.
Won't you ring, oh hammer,
hammer ring.
Broke the hell out my hammer,
hammer ring.
Broke the hell out my hammer,
hammer ring.
Got the hammering in the live, oh,
hammer ring.
Got the hammering in the live, oh,
hammer ring.
Won't you ring, oh hammer,
hammer ring.
Won't you ring, oh hammer,
hammer ring.
Gonna talk about Nora,
hammer ring.
Gonna talk about Nora,
hammer ring.
Well, God told Nora, hammer ring.
Well, welcome to my channel. This is Raph's Random Rambles. I'm just kind of getting my feet wet in YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna do that a lot. Believe me, you would not believe how hard it is to organize your thoughts and try and stay on topic with something that's unscripted. The other problem is I'm trying to record this with my phone because my laptop is a piece of junk. So, well, Rambles, hello. It's mostly unscripted. I'm going to have a few things I want to say in my vlog anytime I make a video. This one mostly just introduce myself, raphaelsolo. Never really done anything content creator wise. If you know my name at all, you've either probably played a video game with me sometime within the last 20 years, or you've seen my posts on people like Dr. Wolf, Silver Quill, etc., etc. Yeah, nervous, can't you tell? So, anyway, yeah, the intro, yeah, it's a pony creator pony. My hands shake, so even if I could actually get good enough at drawing, I would royally screw up trying to make anything that would look good. Bad computer, not going to be able to run any program that's going to give me anything that looks decent. Well, maybe GIMP, but I'm still learning how to use that one. So, my apologies if the quality is bad at the moment. I'm going to try to at some point upgrade my equipment. I'm on a fixed income, so it'll take a while. So if anyone is actually watching this, because as I make this, I actually only have 2 subscribers, and, you know, no big deal. I've only made 1 video, and frankly, it's 11 seconds of suck. Anyway, yeah, I say anyway a lot. Repetitive behavior! Which brings up, actually, one of the things I wanted to talk about. You guys may or not be familiar with a video called The Brony Problem. I really like the video. It really covers a lot of stuff that, well, it's been covered in a lot of other things too, such as 2 separate Brony documentaries that I've watched on Netflix. You know, defends the fandom from a lot of the baseless hate that it gets. But at the same time, one of the things they don't really address is the fact that the accusation of all bronies being fat, 30-year-old autistic neckbeards living with their mothers as an insult. Now, I am a fat, 30-year-old autistic neckbeard. My girlfriend likes the beard. No accounting for taste. I love her dearly. But, you know, I don't see why who I am should be an insult. Yeah, I'm a dork. I'm random. And really spacey sometimes. Or most of the time. But, you know, it's just who I am. Why should I be an insult? Why should I be a walking insult to bronies everywhere? I'm a nice guy. I think. Yeah. But, you know, and yeah, I've seen a lot of autistic and Aspie bronies. For those who don't know what an Aspie is, it's someone who's been diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome. which unfortunately in the US isn't even a diagnosis anymore. With the DSM-5, they've removed it from the diagnostics. It's now been replaced with high-functioning autism, with slightly different criteria. So some people used to have an ASPE diagnosis, they wouldn't still have it now if they were re-diagnosed. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Probably a bad thing. Anytime you try and cut people out of, out of services they need, it just doesn't end well. So for anyone who is watching this, I want to end on this one question, because I do want to hear from anyone who actually bothers to watch my videos. My vlogs, I want to end them with a little bit of a debate. And this one's probably going to get me a lot of hate. But I would like to know if, and more specifically why, you, or why you think, the fandom hates Flash Sentry. Now, I like to watch anime. And a lot of those tropes that they threw into that movie, yeah. I always find them amusing. You know, you see them in pretty much any slice of life anime. Girl bumps into guy, girl turns red. You know, they smile at each other and, hey, look, they're so cute. I find it hilarious. But I don't really see any reason to hate him. One of the analysts, and I forget exactly which one it was at the moment, pointed out there's not really enough to the guy's character to deserve any real hate. If you go based solely on what you see in the first movie, where he got most of his hate from, I think everyone hates him in everything else I see him just because, hey, we already hate him, gotta keep doing it. So, if we look at what he as a human does, we see that, you know, he's a nice guy. He's the only person in all of Canterlot High who stops to help Twy. You know, until she meets up with her friends and, you know, of course they're going to help her. That would be mind-boggling if they didn't. And as for Equestria Flash, two things I've noticed. One, everyone's like, he's got different armor! Well, no, not really. He's wearing standard Canterlot Royal Guard armor. So that tells us he started out in Canterlot as a Royal Guard. And there's definitely been plenty of threats leveled in Canterlot over the year that the show has existed in its own timeline. So I don't find it all that unusual that he might have rose the ranks quickly and ended up on Cadence's Royal Guard. Maybe he impressed Shining Armor. So, you know, weigh in. Give me some comments. Why do you hate Shining Armor? Is it just because, you know, half-assed shipping, whatever? And if you don't hate them, let me know that too. To quote Johnny 5, input! See you guys later.